And gentlemen, this is Richard Lartey Harrison, aka Son of the Eagle, the Ghanaian, heavyweight. He's a WBO Africa heavyweight champion, and we are here with him on boxingafrica.com exclusive as he prepares to go to the UK on April 27 to fight against undefeated Daniel Dubois. Harrison, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Okay, it's exactly 2 weeks to fight night. How ready are you?
You can see I'm well prepared, well conditioned, and the tempo in the camp is very high. We believe in ourselves and what we are focusing on to bring this title to Ghana. And not Ghana alone, but Africa as a whole. Because what we are capable of doing, that we have to exhibit what we've learned from previous years so that Ghana will attain to its heights in the heavyweight division. Because years back, we promised Ghana to send Ghana to the heavyweight division so that Ghana will be known and recognized in that division. From years back, you can say Ghana is well known in the lesser weights in boxing, but this time Ghana is trying to bring a new package so that the world will hear of Richard Daniel Harrison, Son of the Eagle.
Yeah, but the guy you're going to face, Daniel Dubois, he's highly rated and undefeated. Eye of the British boxing. They also see him as the future of their heavyweights. Does that scare you?
That one that don't scare me. I don't believe in names and what people will be saying. I believe in rumble it in the ring, doing it in the ring, because that alone can tell me who he is in the ring. But apart from that, nothing scares me of him because he's born on the 9th month, and I'm also born on the 9th month as well. He got the features, I also got the features. He got the techniques, I also get mine. So I don't believe and maybe focus on those things. But my main focus is maybe if I get the opportunity to knock him, I'm gonna do that straightly because I'm not going there to joke. Just going there to deliver and do my services, which is needed over there.
This is a guy, who they rate very highly in Britain, and accordingly, he once knocked Anthony Joshua out in training, in sparring session. That's the rumor. Joshua is the heavyweight champion of the world, has 3 of the belts. Does that also tell you that this guy is a tough guy?
No. As for the UK, we've known them in their hyping ways. Because when you forget about boxing and maybe when you concentrate on their football aspect, where you can see that they will hype their national team to the top. Meanwhile, when they get to tournament, they cannot perform. So let's talk of Ricky Hatton from UK. It was highly hyped, but when it comes to boxing, he didn't reach anywhere in the top rankings. So I'm not scared of them, not thinking about the hype they are giving the fight, but concentrating on what I'm going to do over there. And that alone tells me that I have the power. God has given me all needed power that I need to do to conquer Daniel Dubois. I'm not much thinking about Daniel Dubois. The main focus is the WBO world. That is what I'm thinking. But the global, I know it's a step that I have to take. It's a mantle that I have to dismantle it before going to the top. So I know very well that although it's a tough task, but it's not a difficult task before God. So I know what God has put in me and what I can do so that Ghanaians will be known in the heavyweight division.
And talking about going for the WBO Ultimate, you are currently number 15 in the world ratings to the world title held by Anthony Joshua, as we already mentioned about the man that Dubois has already, locked in training session to say, if we are to believe those rumors. What are your ambitions regarding Anthony Joshua and the world title itself? If, let's say, as you say, you beat Dubois to move a step closer.
As at now, my ambition towards this WBO title is to leave a legacy in this world, because Ghana have to be known in the world and Africa have to possess their possession. That is what I want to tell the world, because in Africa, we're going to bring some new package that the world cannot even think of it. You understand? That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not branding myself so much high, but I'm the Harrison the Son of the Eagle ready to capture Daniel Dubois.
And this fight will take place at the famous Wembley Stadium. How have you heard about Wembley, and how excited are you that you're going to fight at Wembley?
I'm not bothered about where the event will take place. what is needed. Where even if it will be a small place where the ring will be mounted, I'm okay. I don't think about the fans out there. Just I'm going to do my thing, so that's what I believe, and that is the concentration, the focus I have. Go there, fight you, get a gold, come back to Africa. That's what I know. I don't know anything about his fans, his team, the antics that they've been doing and stuff. We know all because we've been there before, and we know before as the fight is trying to get so much hype. They've been saying all rumors about me, but I'm not giving ears to that because somewhere in last year June. I'm supposed to fight Joe Joyce, but Joe Joyce team, his technical team gave the visa on the last 9 minutes. That's 3 days to the fight, which my camp said this is a very bad thing. So we ignore him. Not that we are scared of Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce even saw my picture on social media and was scared of it. So I'm ever ready for all the heavyweights in that UK. I'm ever ready for them because I want to capture them. We want to rule. They are not. They don't have the power to rule over us, the Africans. So we have won it. I'm black, and I'll be black forever.
Talking about Joe Joyce, you know, I know as you said, you were supposed to have fought him last year, but he never came on. He's also another British heavyweight that is highly rated, and already Dubois and Joe Joyce have already signed to fight after fighting you. Meaning, people will put it, they don't see you in the equation. You know, does that matter to you?
Oh. When they don't see me in the equation, I don't concentrate much on that because my main focus is to climb to the top. What I know, Dubois and Joyce have been fighting with chicken boxers. If I say chicken boxers, you have to understand. If for somebody like Kojanu from Romania, and although he stopped Kojanu in the second round, Kojanu was not able to throw like 50 punches in a round. So that tells me that the boxer himself, who is fighting with Dubois, is not a good boxer. Because ever since he started boxing, he has not met any opponent like me. And I'm going to show him the work that I'm made of.
And let's talk about, you are going to fight outside Ghana. And the last time and only time as a professional, or you previously fought in Scotland too? Switzerland. The only time you fought in Switzerland, outside Ghana, in your professional career, that's the only defeat on your career. Yeah. So going outside again, this time to the UK, don't you know, what are you going to do now that, you know, the fighting outside will not affect you? Maybe you will not bring another defeat home.
Okay, during that time, I'm not aware of some of their antics they do play in the game. But as at now, I'm very well matured in whatever they have been doing in the game. Maybe hotel observation and other stuff. I'm aware of everything now. So not that I'm going to be lead astray because I know where I'm going and I know where I'm coming from and I will know where I'm going to eat. So I know all this. I know all their plans. I'm not scared of Frank Warren. I know he's a big promoter, but I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of because I know I've taken Warren to be like Khabib. So I'm not scared. I'm even scared of Khabib more than Frank Warren because Khabib can do things that Warren cannot do. So Khabib, I'm telling you, Khabib is even bigger than Frank Warren. You taking that another way, but to me, that's me. That's how I say it.
That's Khabib promotions and management.
Yes.
Your promoters and managers in Ghana.
I see them bigger than Frank Warren. So if Frank Warren knows it's bigger than Khabib, he should prove it.
And you know, going into this fight, which means you are promising us a victory, definitely.
One time.
Is it going to be by knockout or you go on
if
points?
If the opportunity comes for me to knock him down, I'm gonna do that. If it's not coming and we have to log into the 12th round to the last round of the minute, we'll do that.
You're not afraid maybe when it goes to points, as is the normal, as they said, Azuma Nelson always said, take your own judge and referees into the ring. That's knock him out. Are you not worried if it goes
Boxing
to points?
Boxing is full of so many things. It can happen that maybe what I'm expecting to do is not coming. Maybe what I want him to do for me to knock him down, that thing is not coming. So I'm not too sure of myself promising a knockout. But what I'm saying that when opportunity comes, I'm going to take it because I'm not going there to miss any target or lose anything. Because when the chance comes, I just do it.
And talking about your managers, Khabib Promotions, you said you started working with them like last year. You know, how is it going so far?
Khabib is being good for me since the one that we signed. And I know with Khabib, I'm gonna move mountains because Khabib has done a lot for me at first I was not rated in the WBO rankings, but as at now you can see me in the WBO rankings. At first I may climb rings, challenging people even to fight with them. But this time it's not like that, because boxing you have to get somebody to support you both financially and other means. So when I know I have Kabik behind me, I have everything. Despite I know God first, Kabik is the number 2. And I give thanks and bravo to Ivan Bruscudo for the good work that he has been doing since he ever put himself into the boxing field. And may God richly bless him and his technical team. I'm not leaving anybody out, and I can't mention him, but anybody who has been supporting me financially, prayer-wise, otherwise, everything, I thank all of them and I give them a big salute. And not forgetting, I know Ghanaians are behind me and I cannot do without your prayers. I know Ghanaians know that Richard Lartey Harrison, the WBO number 15 African heavyweight champion, is telling them that they should put their prayers behind me and everything will be perfect. I promise them something good is going to happen, because Ghana needs to be known in the heavyweight division. Thank you.
You said it all that, you know, Ghana should be known in the heavyweight division, meaning you bring us a heavyweight world title, possibly. How soon can you promise the Ghanaians?
You know, I cannot tell you everything, because I have a management who are pushing things harder, and I cannot go beyond my words. So I have to keep certain things at a certain level, so that the management will also work from where they are to the next program that will be this thing heading.
All right, thank you very much and good luck in the UK.
You're also welcome.